Medivh versus Magni.
Let the games begin.
I've already lost an aggro warrior. I don't feel like I should keep Jane against warrior.
Armor made to fit.
You strive to events like BlizzCon kind of get you back in the mood to play again. Yeah, kind of. I mean, there wasn't that much Hearthstone stuff at BlizzCon this year. The World Championships in Hearthstone were not held at BlizzCon, I believe. I actually thought they were, but then I realized they weren't at some point. Looks like a control matchup. Don't have a lot of minions. That Molten Reflection would be good, and then the other cards aren't very good. We need a big minion already after Molten Reflection, and then that's just so we can brawl. So what I'm going to do here is, I don't want to hit him, I don't want to ping him because of Battle Rage. I'm going to leave him at 30. I might even get a little bit more armor from Armorsmith, making that a little bit awkward. I'm not going to Doomsayer until later. This is only one attack. He has a lot of more attack to go before he can kill Doomsayer on board. And if you try and kill Doomsayer with like stuff like Execute, then it doesn't really matter. Like, he's going to kill it anyways. We're just going to go a little bit greedier, especially if we play something like an Acolyte of Pain. That's kind of okay to drop Doomsayer against, I feel. 4-5. It's actually likely getting killed by the weapon, though, and then he whirlwinds. Guess it's fine. If he plays the weapon, I can then Greater Arcane Missiles. Still better to get missiles than anything else here, it looks like. Because the whirlwind will hurt his guys a little bit. I don't mind him getting the armor again. Like, we're not an aggro deck, we're a straight pure control grinding deck, so getting him some armor is actually kind of nice to make it a little bit harder for him to Battle Rage. And then this will make the Armorsmith have 3 life for the Arcane Missiles. It's great if it explodes too. It's executing it. Shields. This is N'Zoth. We're gonna save Polymorph for Karen or something else, not this guy. I don't want to take too much damage. The 4-3 is certainly doing a respectable amount of damage to me, though. That's the problem. I'm still gonna Arcane Elect here, I believe. I don't like Great Arcane Missiles. Not even guaranteed. Taking 4 extra damage, but getting out my Frostlich Jaina one turn is a good trade in my eyes. So I'm gonna save the coin. I actually kind of want to cycle the Blood Mage here. I might consider like Blood Mage Frostbolt. I would be Frostbolting the 4-3 still. I feel like most of these spells don't benefit that much from spell power in this matchup. He's not that minion based. I mean, he kind of is, but he's really like fatigue spell based as well. And I feel like I'm gonna be polymorphing a lot of his plays on these turns, like Karen and maybe even the other Death Rattle dude, like the 5-mana 3/6 guy. So that's not really affected by spell power. Again, the most important thing is to save the coin for Jaina, and then it'd be really nice for me to find some like middling cards, some plays in the next turns or so. Nice, lost some whirlwinds. If we play Geist, since this is already damage, you can trade this and Battle Rage. That's already 2 minions. It's kind of risky. It's getting pretty risky, but I don't feel like I have other good plays. Good thing is his armor. His face has 10 armor, so 12 armor, so he's not getting a card from his face. I guess we don't really worry about Marin. Coin Jane takes precedence. Just skip Marin on curve. I should think about positioning in this matchup for the Grom weapon. It's probably nice to just dump out the missiles here, because it's such a bad card. Even just kill Armor Smith seems fine to me. We get Jaina next turn. Good thing we actually mulligan Jaina in the opening against Warrior, but got him by turn 8 still. It's nice. He still has a long way to go before his engine kicks in. This is actually bad for him. This, if he's playing Azoth, getting the treasure chests are certainly kind of weird. Aw. That's really good for me in the value game. Too bad.
Those who wield it.
It's like extra good against his deck because Zoth would res the treasure guy sometimes. Someone's asked me to compare it to Elise. I guess it didn't turn out worse than Elise either. If Elise gets pulled, it's the same thing. Right, just both nothing. It actually turned out a little better than Elite still, because it's a 6/6. It's frozen. I can... Oh, he's gonna whirlwind it down. Oh, that's too bad. I guess if I don't ping this, he can't whirlwind. That's interesting. Yeah, let's do this. Alex him. Oh, this opens up Battle Rage. I should have thought about it more. I guess... I kind of like this because it forces him to kind of like whirlwind execute this, and then I can ping this, you know? I didn't have anything else to do. I didn't really think about the Battle Rage that much. Wow. Now he's dead, because even if he picks up his Battle Rage at this point, he won't be able to get that many cards. I feel like this is so expensive for him. Oh, what? We pick up this card. Like, the only way he wins is fatigue, and that's crazy. Like, Kazakus is so good, too, but... Am I actually thinking about not taking Kazakus here? The thing is, this is a unique situation because he's so low in cards that I feel like if I take Kazakus, I can just kill him with the 10 mana potion. But then I literally can't lose if I take Archbishop Benedictus. Unless both his Deadman's hands. Actually, no, it doesn't even matter. I feel like I can't lose no matter what. He's gonna trade here, attack Whirlwind. That's the thing. I'm not playing him, but that's fine.
Let the pain speak to me.
Both Battle Rages are gone, something to think about. I don't like Golaka because then he can Whirlwind and then trade in. Right now, if he Whirlwinds, then I can ping next turn, right? These are what I'm waiting for polymorph. I guess eventually you can get more. It's unactivated now. He might have shuffled the Nazoth back and just waiting to play more Death Rattles. So far, he has 1 Hatchling and 1 Mountain Fire Armor. The value of his deck is technically infinite. Even though I played Benedictus, his is still infinite. Mine might be infinite, depends on how many Deadman's hands I have. I don't know. But my hero power is better than his. I could have generated Water Elemental with Volcanic Sleep Ping, but I'd rather for him to play a little bit more here. It's a good execute target. Just ping execute, seems okay. Save the slam. I can cycle the slam, but slam's so good at hitting breakpoints.
I must decide.
Actually, slam this, volcanic ping execute. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really nice to have 1 Water Elemental. Like, Warrior has a really hard time dealing with 1. So you get this one. He still has his brawls. I get my first Deadman's here. Kazakus is really good to get. I think just a lot of stuff is good to get. Like, the more, the better. Because it's about fatigue. But I won't do it this turn, even though I want that meteor, because I need to ping here.
The time is now.
I have a Medivh Firelands Pearl from my deck. Maybe what I should do is start sculpting my hand, keep the high mana stuff, get rid of like Galaka crawlers, maybe. He's gonna run out of stuff, although I will too, kind of. The important thing is he's used both Battle Rages, so it's hard for his hand size to ever get big, even though his deck size will just keep getting bigger. Don't know if I can Flame Strike here, it doesn't look that good. Blizzard.
I must
Blizzard.
decide.
Blizzard Ping. Blizzard Ping looks pretty good. Say the Flame Strike for second is off. Flame Strike fishes can clear out everything if it gets too bad in the second one.
Time melts away. The time is now.
Actually, one of the more important things I can do is Deadman's Hand, another Deadman's Hand. There is some chance that there's another one in my deck somewhere. It's probably worth it not to Deadman's just because of that, but also just because I might... I'm not sure what I'll do if I find like a Medivh next turn, for example. I might just play like Deadman's into Medivh, but I'm not sure. I think it's semi-unreasonable that he had 2 Deadman's Hands in his deck when I played Archbishop, because he played one soon after, but then I'm not sure. Like, I don't know where he played from.
I must choose.
Any more? Maybe we can get his Nazoth here.
I ain't talking.
I'm just gonna generate another Waterman to all face here, I believe. Then if he has the brawl, he loses this Mountain Fire Armor stuff. There's no reason for him to kill N'Zoth here, from what I know. He can't do this Whirlwind because this will die. I need to think if I need to think about if it's an overcommitment for me to play my Dire Horn Hatchling, or maybe what I can do is freeze N'Zoth at the 3/2 and go double face. That is like a good middle ground.
I must decide. The time is now.
I must choose.
Oh, too bad he DC'd, I guess. He didn't DC. He just wasn't sure what to do that turn. Sometimes they bait you, like go fake AFK and stuff. If I do 4, this goes to 9 minus 4 is 5. I need to do 4. I can't do that. I could do Firelands 5.
Time melts
That looks
away.
pretty good to me. Sleep Ping. I want to get through the taunt though.
None see the Lotus.
I still have duplicates in my deck.
Time passes.
Can I start narrowing down what that means? It has to be warrior cards that are duplicates. It can't be Whirlwind because guys, I think he runs 1 brawl. Wonder what the duplicate is. Mountain Fire Armor? No, it can't be that. It can't be anything he's played 1 of. It had to be 2 in his deck. When I Archbishop then never drew it. Dirty Rat?
I must choose.
I'm not sure. I don't know. Shields it? No.
Let the pain speak to me.
It's actually pretty hard to kill. Oh. I think we want a Deadman's here before anything else. Ping Battle Rage Deadman. If we Deadman this, we have 5 mana left over.
Time melts
I guess
away.
I want a Battle Rage too.
The time is now.
Bring the pain.
Oh, right. I think that's the reason why kazakus is not activated. It must be from Acolyte of Pains. I forget that there's shared cards in our deck. Like, if he's running Acolytes and I'm running Acolytes... Although at this point with the Deadman stuff, I can just forget about kazakus, and it's like it's never going to get activated. I just shuffled all this back. I didn't think about that until now. Oh, he might only be running 1 Deadman's Hand, actually. In his Zothware, not double. Oh, I forgot about the blood mage.
I'm almost out of
That should be fine.
cards.
I wonder if he just starts fatiguing after this because of the no second Deadmans. So this is 5. I can do 3 damage after. Is there some way? Oh, I should probably not mill a card.
More souls!
The time is now.
I'm out of cards.
Armor made to fit.
You might actually not have a second Deadman. My second is also going to be better than the first. He is so dead. Do I even have lethal here? Double valet. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No lethal. How to generate water elemental. Actually don't think I can generate a water elemental this turn unless I'm killing my own guys somehow. Like some weird play to kill my own guys. It's just playing us off. This game was funny. I valued him so hard.
Let the pain speak to me.
Feels bad to run into Benedictus when you play this deck and get your second Resolve 30 added, and then your opponent's having double Resolve. The Ultra Control deck. That's not the game I expected to play. How long was that game? That game seemed to take forever. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.